2016 with your monthly reading for the month of February 2019, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of January. So let's see what is in store for you for February. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread, or toward the present position or the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Diamond. So you begin the month with very promising news coming your way with regards to your career. It looks like that if you have been applying for a new jobs or any positions that you applied in the past, maybe you have done the interview process, or any like hiring application process, and you might be ended up in the beginning of the month that you were getting the offer, like the job offer, a proper offer with regards to, let's say, company. This may not be something that you were expecting in the beginning. Maybe you were not really putting all your effort into it, but all of a sudden that the news is coming. It's just like changing your mind and just blow it your mind as well. Like it just so happened that in your email there will be a news about particular jobs that you applied before, and you got it. So it depends on you now whether or not that you are wanting to take it or not. And for other of you, if you're working for yourself, this can be also related to projects or any sort of like tender or something like that you have done in the past, like sort of tender about particular projects that you applied for. Maybe you know that the particular success rate of winning that projects might not be too high, but all of a sudden you were getting it. So it's like a blessings from the sky. So it's just so happened that you are getting an unexpected windfall, to be honest. So the next card that you have representing the influence cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Five of Diamond. So this is something actually different energies here. Towards the middle of the month, you might be feeling uncertain. You might be feeling not really sure if this is something that you really wanted. Maybe if this is something like related to your decision, for instance, like if you apply for that job, it wasn't really your intention in the first place. Like maybe you just try to apply, whatever the case may be, whatever happened, you just have to apply because you wanted to get a job, for instance. And in the end, once it's accepted, then you start thinking about it and whether or not you want to take it seriously. So it just depends on you, to be honest, whether or not you want to pursue it or take it, or just throw it away. But from what I see, actually it is blessing from the sky. It depends on you. Maybe this is not something that you wanted to do for the future, but there is nothing to lose, because you can always quit once you once you go into deeper, and then you realize that this is not something that you really wanted to do for the rest of your life, or maybe for the next future, for the next maybe 3 to 5 years. So just leave the jobs. But if you judge the job before you actually jump on it, so it's a little bit, I would say, unwise. So it's better to see it in different perspective by putting some effort into it and see if this is something that you willing to do it or not. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Eight of Clubs. So the Eight of Clubs here indicates Actually, there was some kind of like a fast movement of informations and fast developments on your, I think, that particular project or that particular task or that particular the job offer that you receive in the beginning of the month. It looks like that your prospective employer, to be honest, they are looking really hard into your skills, and they actually like giving a bet, like giving like bet on you. Yeah, so your prospective employer actually bet something on you. Maybe they knew that you were not 100% qualified for the job, but maybe they give you the like the chances to actually uh, yeah, to actually do the job and see from there if you really can do the job itself. So that's what I say. It depends on you whether or not you want to take it or just leave it. But from what I see here, it looks like that. Uh, yeah, this job is. It looks like it's like you. This job is distant. Is destined for you. I'm not sure if this is can be related to your situations, but that's what I currently see from this spread. So the next card that you have, representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Jack of Heart. I think all of these are based on your emotions. Maybe the problem is not because of the job itself. So possibly the job itself is fine, but maybe particularly related to your emotions. So it looks like that maybe you don't really like the people inside the company, or maybe you will meet some of your ex colleagues in that new company or in that prospective employer workplace, or maybe you were afraid of maybe starting new things. Maybe you didn't really have a lot of knowledge on that, and then just expose yourself to a new things, and that can be quite challenging. It doesn't mean that you cannot step into something new or like something brand new that you don't have a like a strong backgrounds or skills on it. But yeah, most of the time let's say when a company giving you the chances, that means that they know that you are capable of doing the job. It doesn't mean that they just randomly choose you. Yeah, that's never happened. So if they choose you, that means that you have those knowledge and those minimum requirements for them to trust you to do the job. So it just depends on you again. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Nine of Hearts. Again, everything is based on your emotion. It looks like that you have a lot on your plate. It looks like that maybe you have several different projects or several different job posts that you are aiming for. Maybe most of them are not giving you any results so far, like good feedback. Maybe they didn't really reply you, or maybe you get a lot of rejections in the past, and that's the reason why you were holding you back from taking your decisions towards this situation, because possibly you are still waiting to get into a job that you really want, like the jobs that you are aiming for in the first place. I mean, sometimes it's correct, you can always do that, but if you are unemployed right now, that might be not really wise, or vice versa. Like for instance, if you are actually working right now, but actually you are not happy with the jobs that you are currently in, sometimes it's good to have a change. It doesn't mean that you can just waiting and holding back and like resentment toward other people too. And that cannot be the case here. It's always good to have a change, and then once you do that, then you realize that okay, this is not something that you wanted, and just yeah, you just have to try to find something new again. So the next card that you have representing the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Six of Hearts. I think you're going to communicate with the people from the past towards the end of the month, or some of your colleagues, your ex-colleagues, may contact you to ask you or to help you or to guide you, whether or not you are expecting those. You know, like people are. I think you are blessed, to be honest. Like people are getting wanting to help you, even though you don't ask. So it's pretty weird, to be honest, but it looks like that you are yeah, getting a lot of attentions too. So let's see the last card you have for clarifying the whole readings. Here at the bottom of the deck you have the Seven of Diamonds. I think your ship has come. If you're still thinking that you are still waiting, you know, for your ship to come in, because maybe you are still waiting for the job that you really want, but yeah, I think that waiting time actually is finished. It's done. It is your time. Take that opportunity and go ahead with that and see what happens. I think that's overall readings here. I think those readings are just focusing on the same things over and over again. So I hope that this reading is helpful for you, and if you like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe and push the bell icons. And also, if you want to donate to our channel, just send your payments via PayPal to your emails here, and also for personal readings if you want. And see you next month. Thank you.